Hi, and welcome again to ISM 6419 Data Visualization. The course includes an extensive syllabus, which you will be asked to read in the first week, and which we will discuss shortly, and which gives you details on course learning outcomes, the course schedule, the way in which your performance in this course will be assessed, and so on. However, I thought I'd highlight a few points about the course as we get started. The course has two observations as its starting point. The first observation is that organizations are collecting increasing amounts of data about their customers, their products, their operations, their competitors, and so on. The data collected can be used and analyzed to gain insights into the organization and to improve organizational decision-making. As you know, the discipline of using data to get insights about the organization is called data analytics or business intelligence. One of the earliest adopters of data analytics has been the retail sector, with Walmart perhaps being the most ardent adopter. Walmart has extensively used data analytics to conduct so-called market basket analysis. As you may know, market basket analysis involves finding out what products are bought together at the same time and using this information to optimize the layout of the store. While some of the results of market basket analysis are obvious, many baskets that contain spaghetti also contain spaghetti sauce, others are less so. For example, Walmart is alleged to have found that many baskets that contain disposable diapers, especially for newborns, also contain beer. It's of course not too difficult to explain why this is so once you know. Disposable diapers for newborns are more likely to be bought by new fathers, and as any of you who've had young babies know, new fathers need beer. Walmart is alleged to have used this information in deciding on the most appropriate layout of its stores. And those of you who are familiar with the layout of Walmart stores, certainly the traditional layout, will now understand why disposable diapers can be found right at the end of the BI. The course will not be an in-depth coverage of the various techniques available to you to perform data analysis. There are other courses in the program that do so. Rather, and this brings me to the second observation that the course is built on, obtaining insights from your data is all good and well. If you don't communicate those insights convincingly to those who need to know, the organizational decision makers, then the insights that you gained are essentially useless. One of the most powerful ways of communicating these insights is through visualizations. As we start the course, we will see examples of how insights can be shared more convincingly through pictures, graphics, animations, and other visualizations. We will see some examples of cases where a picture is worth really a lot more than 1,000 words. Not surprisingly, using visualizations to communicate insights gleaned from data is called data visualization. And this then is the focus of this course. There are several tools available to create data visualizations. Perhaps the most widely used are Power BI, a set of add-ons to Excel, including Power Pivot, Power Query, Power View, and Power Map, and Tableau. Initially, the course will concentrate on Tableau, but we will also cover the Excel add-ons and Power BI. However, for students in the MSBAIS, it's probably not sufficient to be able to just use available data visualization tools. And we will therefore briefly cover how to create data visualizations in programming languages such as Python or R. Note, the Excel add-ons and Power BI are not available on the Mac. If you use a Mac, then please let me know, send me an email, preferably in Canvas, so that we can set up an alternative way for you to access the Excel add-ons and Power BI. It's up to decide which tool you use for your final project in the course. More on the project in a minute. The course will use a number of different teaching techniques. There are several graded discussions in which you will discuss different aspects of visualization, in particular what makes a visualization good or misleading, or how do you make sure that people with visual impairments can benefit from your visualizations as well? You will also complete a number of small mini projects to help you become comfortable with the visualization tools. But the expectation is that you will be able to use the skills acquired through these mini projects to conduct a significant individual project. The individual project is worth around 30% of your final grade and is therefore a high-stake project. You might be able to find a project to benefit your own organization, but there are some links to publicly available data sets in case you can't find a good data set from your organization that you can use. Also, let me know if you do have a good set of data, but your organization is reluctant to use it. I'd be more than happy to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Given the high-stake nature of the project, the course contains a number of components to help you formulate and execute your project. First, there's a graded discussion early in the course for you to share project ideas. If the previous offerings of this course are anything to go by, I expect that some of you are interested in similar areas. If this is the case, I do encourage you to work together and share ideas, but I also want to emphasize that the final project is an individual project. You therefore need to find a good compromise between working together and doing an individual project. There are also a few graded discussions later in the course to discuss the progress on your project. Second, you can send me a draft of your project about 10 days before the project is due, so that I can give you feedback. Feel free to send me what you have at that time, even if it's far from complete. The point of the draft submission is that I can give you feedback. Third, I'm always available to help you. I'm committed to replying to any communication within 24 hours, including weekends. And in general, I've been able to live up to my commitment. If I have reason to believe that I will not be able to respond quite as swiftly as I would like and you deserve, I will let you know. And finally, let me repeat how much I look forward to working with you in this course. Thank you.